This is Sarah Norblock, and this is a podcast that helps B2B service businesses do more with less. Learn lean, actionable, organic marketing strategies you can implement today. No fluff, just powerful growth tactics that work. Ready to scale smarter? Hit that subscribe button and start growing your business with Tiny Marketing. Welcome to the Tiny Marketing Show. This is the podcast made for independent consultants to simplify their marketing and grow their businesses without the burnout. I'm your host, Sarah Norblock, and today we're talking about something that can change your entire approach to marketing, a system that's built for you based on your strengths, business model, and limited time. If you're an indie consultant, you know the struggle. You're an expert in your field. But marketing, that's a whole other beast. You're juggling client work, proposals, networking. Who has time to post on LinkedIn every day or write a blog every day or podcast every day or live stream every day? I don't. And I work in marketing, so I know that you don't. So what if instead of throwing marketing tactics at the wall and hoping something sticks, you had a custom marketing and sales system that actually worked for your consulting business, sucking up all of your time? Here's the truth. Most marketing advice isn't built for independent consultants. Here's why. I'll go on. Here's why. It assumes that you have a marketing team. So all of the advice that you get from HubSpot's blog, YouTube, from marketing influencers, they're assuming that you have a marketing team or some sort of support. It's focusing on high volume content creation, which you do not have time for. I am aware because I am on sales calls with you guys constantly, and you don't have time for a bunch of content creation. It also treats your marketing like a one-size-fits-all game, when in reality, your best marketing strategy depends on your strengths, your magic, and how you work with clients. Because if I've said it once, I've said it a million times, you want your marketing to mirror the experience inside of your container, what it's like to work with you. Your marketing needs to match that. So these strategies that you're seeing people talk about, they're not going to know how you work. They're not going to know what the container looks like when working with you. So how on earth would they be able to create a marketing strategy that mirrors that and attracts the right people? That's where my one-to-one strategy session, the Strategic Spark inside of Tiny Marketing Club, comes in. This right now, we're in the middle of a Tiny Marketing Club campaign. So I am pulling you guys in. Last episode, I think it was 127. I talked about what bonuses we are having inside of the club for Q2. Today, I want to do a little bit more of a deep dive on the one-to-one strategy session that you get inside of the club. It's the very first thing that you do, so it makes sense that it's the first thing that I deep dive on for you. So here's how it works. We sit down and map out a simple, repeatable marketing and sales system that fits how you actually run your business. I spend about 60 minutes with you and interview you. I ask you a whole bunch of questions, and then I walk away. So this strategy, it looks at your strengths, your ideal clients, and your bandwidth. So you're never stuck doing marketing tasks that don't feel natural for you or sustainable. We build a system that generates leads on autopilot, so you can focus on client work without worrying about where your next contract is coming from. In fact, the very first thing I have my clients do now is a biz dev sprint. So the first 2 weeks inside of the club, you are doing the everyday profit habits that bring in money for me every single day. I got my CFO report this morning, and I was shocked by the amount of money that I made because it didn't feel like that. I was pretty sure that it wasn't a great month, but it was, and I didn't realize it because my sales were coming on autopilot. I was getting the Stripe alerts on my phone, but I didn't really notice until I got my CFO report. I was like, oh, wow. So these systems are really working on autopilot at this point, and I didn't even realize it. And that's what I want for you too. I have been an indie consultant for 5 years now. So I know exactly what you're going through. I know what it feels like to have to do client work and then your marketing suffers. So your client pipeline goes down and then you're stuck freaking out trying to get new clients in when that contract ends. That's what I'm getting you to avoid with this. So in this one-to-one strategy session called the Strategic Spark, I do the heavy lifting for you. So by the end of this session, you walk away with a clear, actionable plan that actually fits you and your business. So I say by the end of the session, but honestly, it takes me about a week to build it. You are getting a physical document with this strategy that makes sense for you to move forward. So it takes me a second. It's not immediate. So imagine waking up and knowing exactly what you need to do to keep your pipeline full. You're not wasting time on marketing that doesn't work. You have a system that fits your consulting business, not a generic best practices that doesn't apply to you. Everything I build is built for you. It's very custom. Instead of stressing over lead generation, you're confident that clients will come to you because your marketing and your sales systems are working behind the scenes for you all the time. I make it as simple as possible for you because I know where you're coming from and I know how busy you are. And I know marketing's not your wheelhouse. So I pick the things for you to focus on that are in your wheelhouse. Now, I only take a limited number of one-to-one strategy sessions each month, 4 to be exact. I take 4 because they're super hands-on. They take me time to build. I'm building tailored marketing and sales strategies and systems for you specifically. So if you want a custom marketing system built for your consulting business this month, now's the time to book. So I am bringing in, I'm bringing in 12 new indie consultants in Q2. And I can bring them in slowly because I'm building these custom elements. So for a month. So transparency, it's not unlimited. Are you ready to stop guessing and start growing? Head to sarahnoahblock.com/club and grab your one-to-one strategy session today. So when you sign up for the Tiny Marketing Club, you're automatically redirected to schedule that first one-to-one with me. So we do it right away. You're getting it as soon as possible. Let's build a marketing system that works for your consulting business, your strengths, your schedule, and your clients. It is very much custom built around your strengths and your dream client. Thanks for tuning into Tiny Marketing. If this episode helped you rethink how you market your consulting business, share it with a fellow consultant who needs a better marketing system, a sales system, and they're just tired of relying on referrals. See you next time. Same place, same Tiny Marketing magic. I'm Sarah. Mwah. Love you. You love all things Tiny Marketing. Head down to the show notes page and sign up for the wait list to join the Tiny Marketing Club, where you get to work one-on-one with me with trainings, feedback, and pop-up coaching that will help you scale your marketing as a B2B service business. So I'll see you over in the club.